What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play. Thankfully, I got this working. I was having a whole bunch of trouble with OBS. It took me like 10 minutes to figure it out, but thankfully I got it working. Last time we worked on this villager breeder and carrot and potato farm. Today we're actually going to be taking the villagers from it and putting them in a trading hall. I think we're actually going to start building a little bit outside of the base. We're not returning to our original village quite yet. Eventually we will, I promise. Just haven't been working on that lately. I think we're going to be building on top of the Mushroom Island, though. And maybe, hopefully, depending on how much time we have, we'll be starting a tree farm. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying this. Let's get started. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be going with Logical Geek Boy's design on this. I think, as we said before, right here we'll have where we sort out if we want the villager or just getting the right trades on him. And then I think for this side of it, we'll have to start the trading hall around right here, maybe. Somewhere right around here. We might be able to fit in a couple right here. And then have a little bit of gap here and then continue down here. But I'd prefer to not make this smaller probably. And then we'll probably have all the way up to here on this side of villagers and however long we plan on doing it. For now, we probably won't go past this wall. But yeah, I'm gonna start to get the sorting system out. Well, I keep on saying sorting system. You don't really have to sort through villagers anymore. You can kind of just pick what they want, and then you can get the trades you want too as well. So, I guess this is the profession station. I don't know what to call it. So yeah, I'll be back when I get some progress on that. Alright, so it's now the next day, and I haven't got too much progress, but if you come in here, I got the button set up, and the rail line set up, and a whole bunch of villagers. I think there's over 30 in here, which is probably too much. Not really sure when entity cramming starts happening, but I'm afraid it's gonna start happening soon. Because I think I already heard them take some damage, so I'm pretty sure that's not good. I don't know if they would. I think that would affect their trades, and then possibly affect the villagers in there. But yeah, have some blocks here because I just changed everything out for blue. If you haven't noticed, I like blue and like purples and those type of colors a lot more than like reds and stuff. So most likely gonna be using more of those throughout this base. Alright, and how the buttons work is this one will just get a new villager, which I don't have minecarts in there yet because I'm not ready for villagers yet. But button goes into this redstone, powers this block under it. There's a repeater under this block right here, which powers this block, which powers the dispenser. And then this this button would pit the villager or move the villager down here to go into the trading hall. So how that works is a repeater powers that block into the repeater, powers this block, which turns off this torch, which turns off the piston that's under here. Yeah, this farm is way more overpowered than I thought it would be. If we go ahead and way farther than I usually get. But if we go down here, I only put a chest here, and I just emptied this, and it's already almost 4 stacks worth of stuff. But overnight, I got 2 full sugar boxes and a little bit more potatoes, which is crazy. I did not think it would be that good. Wait, isn't natural causing death okay, and then if I actually kill them, it's bad? But yeah, I think next thing we're going to start on is the actual trading hall part. I think I haven't decided yet, but I'm not sure how much room I'm going to need right here to bring the rail up and get them in place to where they need to be to fall into the trading hall. But depending on how much room I need, we might start the trading hall here. And then honestly, I don't mind pushing this wall back, especially now that I know it's so efficient. So pushing that wall back is not going to be that big of a deal. If I don't end up doing that, then this will probably just be a little bit of a storage room for everything I need to trade with all the villagers. But if I do end up pushing this back, the storage room will just go here probably. But yeah, I think we're ready to get started on this trading hall. Oh, the reason this slab is right here, it doesn't really need to be here right now, but in Logical Geek Boy's video, he has a pressure plate that blocks the door, which is just blocking the pathing of the villager that would be in here, which I don't want to have to be forced or make sure I'm standing on a pressure plate every time. So I think it's just easier to block their pathing with a slab. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna start getting these cells in to where the villagers can go in, and I'll be back when I probably at least have like a good amount done. But yeah, once I get these a good amount done, I'll be back. All right, so I think I'm ready to test this out. We got one kind of cell of these built. Yeah, it's really simple to build. So that's pretty cool. Yep. Should be easy. So all I need to do is this. Fail. I didn't hit that there. Okay, right back. Alright, let's see if this works this time. So yeah, boom. See that? And he took damage. Duh. Of course he did. And that's what we don't want. Wow. Do I just need to kill all these people right now? Because they're all going to have like that negative effect unless I just kill them all off and there's no one to be able to spread it. Is that how that works? Goodbye. See if he goes. Perfect. Alright. So yeah, I think I might have to kill everyone in here, unfortunately. So yeah, pretty much right now I'm just debating whether or not I should kill all these villagers. So now what I'm concerned about are those babies right there. So I'm gonna wait for one to grow up and see if it's being affected negatively, and if it is, then I'll have to go down there and kill all the babies too. That just sounds horrible saying that. Wow. But yeah, that's the plan right now. So I'll be back. Alright, so there is a new villager in there, and I ended up killing that Ralph dude. I didn't even name him. There's his head. I think villager's head drop every time. Let's see what he's like. Alright, well, that's a problem. He's normal, right? Normal. Nothing's wrong with that. Alright, perfect. And, alright, perfect. So, problem solved. But yeah, now that this is up and running, I think I'm gonna start building more. Considering this only holds 3 per cell, I guess, I think I'm gonna have to dig a lot more of this out. And the problem with that is the beacon doesn't reach all the way over here. But yeah, I'm trying to think about how many of these cells I need, and how many villagers I'm going to want. Of course, down the line, I can expand it when I need to, but having a pretty like set amount to begin with was probably going to be a good idea. So what I'm thinking is, each cell can hold 3 villagers, so maybe one of each villager in each cell, one type of villager. So we'll have like librarian, cleric, farmer. Probably a little more librarians. Probably like 3 cells worth of librarians. But yeah, and we'll have a cell for every type of villager. I think that would work out pretty well. But yeah, so I'm gonna build the rest of that, and I'll be back. Okay, so we're about to have a little bit of change of plans. Originally, I was just gonna do this whole hallway and just have one long hallway. But right around here starts to be non-mushroom island or mushroom island, and I think I prefer to stay in the mushroom island, at least with the villagers right here. I think that would just be best. So I think we're going to do up to about here, and all of this will just be for the villagers, and then we'll have 2 rows going this way for villagers. Also, if I did that way up to that point, it would only be like I think I only hold like 30 villagers, which honestly I don't know if that would be enough. It might be. I'm not sure, but I'd rather have the option to have more. So yeah. So I'm gonna start to get all of that done. All right, and this farm should be pretty much ready. Um, Unless I'm overlooking something, which I always am, so there will be a problem for sure. But hopefully, you just saw me get the zombie down here, and honestly, I can start replacing these with lecterns. All right, so I just got all the lecterns in place, and trying to decide if I like this dude's trade. No, I don't. Okay. I think he changed somehow. Interesting. I think he used to be just bookshelves. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to go make a clock. I'm going to go steal a clock. Alright, we are back, and it should be right in the middle of the workday. Probably gonna put that right here. So, let's see. He just changed again. Oh, why is he changing? Did he just change again? Maybe it's this? Are you changing? Oh, I don't remember if it was that. I think it was that. So if we get rid of that and put that back, you are really? Oh my god! Oh my god! Give me it! Give me it! Give me it! Mending, yes. Boom! Locked in. Holy crap! I almost didn't think about that I need stuff to trade. Luckily, I brought all my emeralds over. Wow, that's kind of crazy. First try mending. Boom. Alright, so I'm gonna trade some books with him and get him up to the next level just to make sure he keeps oh, you can't shift click. But just to make sure he keeps his trade. So I didn't think this was going to happen this like quick, being me getting mending. So now I'm really nervous if this is going to work, but let's go. And perfect. But now I think I need to convert him, right? Perfect. All right. Weakness. Boom. That's very loud, probably. All right. So, yeah, just have to get out of his way, so he's not pathing on me. But this guy should return and hopefully have better prices. And perfect. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna buy this dude out once it becomes the work time, which should be pretty soon. Yeah, probably in a couple seconds. But yeah, I'm just gonna buy him out until the next day, I guess, or until work time's over. So it's the next morning. Last night or yesterday, I ran out of time to record. So when that happens, I usually just do some grindy stuff. Like I'll come here and farm some wither skeletons, and came over here and started to clear this little island out just to get rid of it. So for when I eventually make a farm here, that will already be done. And decided to fly down there and take on some wither skeletons. And I think I took too much damage from landing, and then just got like pancaked by like 2 wither skeletons and a do I have a elytra on? 2 wither skeletons and a couple blazes and the magma slime. So I ended up dying, which not a big deal. You can come back and get your stuff. I think I ended up losing my let's see, what did I lose? I think I lost my shovel or something, maybe. Shovel, or no, I lost my like soak touch pick. And so not a big deal. Got everything back besides that. I already had like the wither skulls in the chest and everything. Perfect, fine. Fly back up here after I get all my stuff back. Plop down my ender chest. Take out my magenta shulker box, as you can see is not here. Plop it down there. Put all of my OP armor in there and stuff. And a gas shoots from over here. Me not thinking it's gonna do much, I kind of just turn and try to shoot at it, and the fireball comes and it explodes right here. As you can see, this netherrack's gone. And apparently, gas balls can shoot shulker boxes, and if you it can shoot or break shulker boxes, and it broke the shulker box, which wouldn't be that big of a deal, but also gas balls create fire, and it landed right in the fire, and I lost my magenta shulker box with all my OP gear in it, which the OP gear is the with like every protection, like everything you put on a piece of armor because of the update that got bugged with the armor, and lost all that, and also lost all my diamonds and backup gear that was in there too. So fun times. Not really sure why I'm replacing this, but I like nice and flat surfaces, but I'm just gonna end up digging that out one day. But yeah, so that really sucks. Good thing I do have one more pair of the armor though. I also just realized I lost every single, well, I only had two, I guess, but I lost both of my looting swords, and this one doesn't have looting on it, so perfect. Which isn't really a crazy deal, but I was planning on getting 9 skulls, and I only have 8, so I feel like it's kind of pointless to kill skeletons without looting 3, so I think I'm gonna head out here and start to replace some of my gear. Alright, so just gonna do this real quick. Hopefully it goes to plan. Only reason I'm doing it this way is I don't remember, or I'm not sure if the end trick under the bedrock still works, and I don't want to fight him in the end. Oh. Alright, what better time to use this than now? I'm not sure if any of these guys are actually going to help me right now, but I think I can get some weaponsmiths and some toolsmiths to get some diamond tools, because I am 100% out of diamonds because they were all in my shulker box that exploded or got in the fire. So yeah, I'm probably going to cycle through some of these and put some toolsmiths and weaponsmiths in here. Okay, so it has been about a day since I recorded, and I've just been getting basically some cells set up. Only have half of this row done, and then I have some villagers over here, and then just have all this dug out so far. But if we go in here, so I have a clock here now. I don't know if you saw that. This is for the minecart chest I have out there, to where if it gets empty, I know to refill it. This is just a garbage pile, trading items and workbenches. I will, I guess, showcase some of the trades I've gotten. So, let's see. This guy has mending, and I don't think he really has anything else that's great. I don't like fire aspect, so I'll never use that. This guy has the affinity, and projectile protection is not that bad. Just it's super expensive. So, and I also haven't unlocked this guy's trades all the way. This guy was another mending. I'm just deciding that I'm gonna keep every mending person just because. Not really sure why. But he got looting too, which is awesome. So that's perfect. And then nothing great there. Channeling for when I get a trident. Power 5 for a bow. Efficiency 5, which is awesome. Fortune 3, just got that. Awesome. And another mending. But yeah, we're basically just working on trades and getting good villagers in here. I'm still looking for an unbreaking book, a sharpness book. Basically, unbreaking is really the big book I'm looking for. I pretty much got everything else I need now I think about it. Yeah, unbreaking is a book I still need. Alright, so we're probably going to take a little bit of a break from this. We haven't really done anything outside of this base in a while. And we're not heading back to the village today. We're actually coming up here. I haven't been able to come up with a plan for what I want to do out here. I knew I wanted to do something, just haven't been sure. And one thing I've never done in Minecraft is build a castle. And I think this would be a perfect place. So I have all this stone right here to start marking out some buildings and stuff. But let me see if I can come up here. Let's come up here and rest up here. And kind of give an idea. I think eventually where all that water is like one high will just be filled in with dirt. Over here, and over there, maybe up to here. I'm thinking the castle will be about, probably follow that same, just the edges right here, and maybe cut across right here and leave all this for like houses outside the castle. And same with right here, so we'll cut there, and probably cut around here too. And that will all be for houses. And yeah, so that seems like the plan so far. I was thinking maybe cutting all that out and just getting rid of it, and then having like a big cliff on the back. I think that would work for like defense purposes, I guess, if it was like natural. And I think that would look pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that though, but I think I'm gonna start getting this laid out though a little bit with the stone. So I'm gonna make some progress and I'll be right back. Alright, so I do have a little bit done on this. These definitely won't be the exact materials, but this is somewhat what I'm thinking. And this is just the, like, pretty much where I guess the king or the ruler would be, basically. And then there's still going to be more out here and all out here. But, yeah, I'm thinking definitely that needs to be taller. Maybe even that one a little bit. That would be another tower. And then probably be a little thicker and get thinner as it goes up. But if we go up here, oh, did I make it? Yep. This would be kind of like a walkway around right here, and then definitely thinking this tower needs to be thicker down here. But yeah, so far I'm pretty happy with it. I think this dirt hill will eventually go away, most likely. And then that gap right here won't be there. I'm thinking we'll have a roof right here, going up to that tower, and it'll be slanted towards me, if that makes sense. But yeah, so far I'm pretty happy with it. Didn't use as much stone as I thought it would, but it's obviously a good thing. And the main reason I'm doing this is just because I have so much stone. I need to get rid of it. But yeah, I'm probably going to do a little more work and then bring you guys back in to see what else I've done. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright, not much else has changed. I just added, can I make it? Yep. That little piece right there to where it's not open right there. But, but I actually forgot to do this before it started, so I'm going to do it now. I wanted to make a map of this before and then have... I wanted to make a map of this before and then have stages of how much we did and just kind of have like a map wall of like the progression of this. I thought that would be really cool, so I'm going to go start that right now. Okay, so I just got done AFKing and I was looking up to go out of the hole I usually go out of, that I fly out of, and I saw something like super weird. I was like, what? I can't even tell what that is. At first I was like, oh, maybe an iron golem fell out of the thing. But then I flew up and got struck by lightning. I don't think I got hit by it, but these skeleton horses spawned. I forgot these can even spawn. 2 of them? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. 3. Okay, he just despawned. Okay. That's crazy. I didn't know they could spawn anymore. I thought they took that out of the game. Okay, so please have arrows. Okay, perfect. It's weird that 3 spawn. Maybe, they spawn in packs? That's weird. It's weird to just have none and all of a sudden have 3. This one's all taken care of. Yep. Well, this isn't nearly as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Kind of wish that 3rd one stayed. Nah, I guess it's not really that big of a deal. Make sure I don't hit horses. And wait for you to stop moving. And I hit the horse. Okay. Yeah, crazy. Alright. Okay, so I ended up getting the maps done. This is what we have so far right here. I've actually done a little bit more work than this, so I'll end up showing you that in a second. And then I think you can actually see on this map maybe what I've done. Yeah, a little bit. Yep, that's definitely more than that. But yeah, that's just one more zoomed out, and that is the first layer, or the as zoomed in as you can get. But before I started AFKing last night, I went on a end raiding trip. I probably spent about 6 hours, maybe. Not all at once, over the course of like the whole day, basically. So I do a couple hours and then take a break and do a couple another hours. So I guess we'll start off with probably like the worst stuff. So iron gear, and then that, I guess that's not the worst stuff. I guess this would be the worst stuff. The blocks, potions, and horse armor. And then if you go here, here are the diamonds tools. I actually took out most of the shovels already because I went to collect some gravel as well. Armor, lots of armor. And then did I show all this? I think I did. And then those, yep. And then 8 elytras, I think, yep. And almost 9 stacks of shells, which is really good. Alright, so for right now, this is pretty much wrapped up. I have one row going here. I haven't put this row in yet, just because I don't need it yet. Not sure if I'm gonna need it, so we'll see. But yeah, we have storage for pretty much anything I need to store right here. Mainly probably gonna be books from villagers. But if you come down here, none of these are filled in yet, but we have almost this whole row filled in. We have clerics, farmers, fletchers, tool and weaponsmiths, and then you've seen those already. Another thing I've done is I've actually finished the walls or pretty much most of the walls and the floor of the circle. Haven't gotten the cauldrons or leaves or on the side or anything, but I got the lighting in. Still have to do the roof, still pitting that off. I've done a good amount of the roof over here. I keep on getting those like where you can like see through them. It's really annoying. I got the roof in here done, obviously. And then I've gotten up to here done with the roof, which isn't bad. I've also been working on getting more of these picks. Honestly, they're kind of easy to get to where repairing them is almost pointless at this point. It's because they're so easy to get. Which I still have these right here, which besides that one. But yeah, I have, let's see, which one is it? This one is all of the Unbreaking Efficiency 3 Silk Touch ones. I think I've showed that. But one of the villagers trade this. And honestly, that's pretty good. And then I also have the Efficiency 5 books over there, which is pretty much all I need to put on them. But a weird thing happened, actually. These 3 somehow lost their Unbreaking. I'm not really sure how that happened, because you see all of these have Unbreaking on them. Besides these 3, somehow pitting Efficiency 5 and Mending took off the Unbreaking. I'm not really sure what happened there. Alright guys, so that's actually going to be the end of the episode. Didn't quite get to the tree farm. The episode started to get a little long. Got most of the trading hall done, and also got started on the castle a little bit. I figured we end on some close-up pictures of the map so far. And yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe.